Ashley Banjo and his street crew Diversity are the biggest dance act in the UK. Being a household name, they sell out arenas nationwide.
Dance has changed my life. I get to fulfil my passion all over the world with the people closest to me.
Now, Ashley is on a mission.
I was given the opportunity to live my dream, which was dance, and now I want to share that dream with other people.
He's taking the country's worst dancers, and in just 3 weeks, will turn them into genuine street crews.
I'm here to prove that dance is for everybody.
They'll train in secret.
Oh, sorry, went wrong there.
Ready to surprise everyone they know.
I love a challenge, so I'm always asking myself, how can I make these routines more difficult and more impressive?
But it's tough.
I'm never going to be able to do it.
When you think it's good, it's not. You dance boringly.
Shocking.
I've worked so hard to build up the reputation of Diversity, so if I fail at this, I'm just going to look stupid.
The couple ones you did today, I would have strongly suggested to Ash that he calls it off.
But if they succeed,
Bang, hits it.
it will be the performance of their lives. It's day one, and Ashley's on his way north to meet his latest secret street crew.
We are in the very rural South Yorkshire, and I'm on my way to meet a group of farmers.
We work every day. It's 7 days a week. It's not a job, it's a way of life, really. You're gonna come with me in a minute, these, aren't they?
I started driving a tractor about 8 or 9 years old, and I've driven one ever since. And I'm now, what, nearly 60.
I really love farming. It's all I've ever done in my life, and I couldn't imagine my son doing out else.
I reckon they're going to be really fit, really strong, and probably pretty ripped, like beach body style.
Come on then, lads. What we having? What we do when we're not farming is plenty of this.
Yeah, I go to the pub every night. On an average week, we probably have about 35 pints of bitter a week. Pinky has about 40 and he does 3 nights.
Cheers, boys.
I would honestly say I think this is going to be the furthest group away from street dance and the street dance world.
I don't really know properly what street dance is all about. So obviously we live in the countryside, and obviously we don't have much people doing street dancing in Ulley, as we've only got one street.
The farmers have told their families that they'll be taking part in a documentary about farming.
How's your day been?
Cheers. All right. All right, busy.
In reality, they'll spend the next 3 weeks learning a street dance routine in secret for a surprise performance in front of hundreds of people at a village barn dance.
As a group, we're terrible dancers, and I mean terrible.
We just want to prove to ourselves that we're going to do something a little bit different other than farming and drinking beer.
I've got allergies. I've got bad allergies. All I can see is grass and horses. I'm just not looking forward to it, actually.
I reckon it might be easier for him to teach pigs to dance than us lot.
Hello, guys.
Hi, guys.
How you doing? I'm coming over. How you doing?
I'm Richard.
Hello, Richard.
Matt.
Matt, hello, mate.
Hey, mate, mine's Mark.
Mark, how you doing?
Pinky.
Pinky. Hello, Pinky.
Phil.
Phil.
Johnny.
Johnny.
Nice to meet you, mate.
My son, Johnny.
Oh, it's your son, Johnny.
That's my
All
son.
right. Wow, you're proper farmers. Shovels and everything. Dance experience, how much have you had?
No.
0.
Apart from when we've gone to do's and we had a few beers when we think we're John Travolta.
We've got very little something to work with. That's good. Where's the actual final performance going to be?
We're having a big barn dance.
OK.
There's a band on. There's a Cayley band, isn't there?
What's a Cayley band?
Old-fashioned O-dance, where they have a caller.
So what do they play?
Country music.
At one of these barn dances, like, would you ever be, like, dropping out some Snoop Dogg or Jay-Z or something?
What?
So when you guys walk out, hip-hop beats, street dancing, I reckon there's going to be a big shock on everyone's face, isn't it? Let's go and see what you got.
Choreographing for non-dancers is a huge challenge for Ashley, so he needs to see exactly what he has to work with.
Nice, beautiful open space. We're now going to do some dancing in. So, I need to see rhythm, timing, musicality. Come forward, mate, just to that point there. Show me what you're made of. Right. 6, 7, go.
Woo. Woo. Dancing in front of him, it's just, what's he going to think of us? We can't dance, we're just farmers, aren't we?
Take it away. Show us what you're made of, come on. Can't let your dad beat you, mate, come on. Whoa!
We know that he's a very good dancer and that and what he can do, and then like he says, show me what you've got, and you're like, well, I haven't got no to end it there.
Whoa, movement. Getting straight in there. Go, go, go. Big body movements, go, big. Yeah. I'm sure that Mark's brain is wired like, so the left side is connected to the right and this side's connected to that side. So when he moves, like, he wants to do that, but he goes like that. Ho, ho.
We haven't got a dance move between us, really.
Fun, man. All right?
Enjoying this, are you?
I'm loving it, mate.
Is that worst you've ever seen, then?
No.
It's got to be.
Not the absolute worst. Right now, if I had to rate the farmers on a scale of 1 to 10, I would probably say 1, if not less than 1.
Now he's seen the farmers move, Ashley needs to show them the standard he wants them to reach.
I want to introduce you to a few friends. Guys, this is Diversity.
And Diversity will be performing in a very different setting to what they're used to.
We're going to show you like a really short snippet of a Diversity routine. This is the kind of level that we want you to get to. Let's do it.
We are Diversity. Diversity.
Boys.
It was brilliant. Just the pace, the speed that you do it in, and all in timing, and everything's quick. And it's like, wow, how did they do that?
Well, if we can look anything like that, then we're going to look well good then, aren't we?
I'm terrified now. To do something like they've done, it's going to be hard.
Over the next few weeks, the farmers will have to balance dance rehearsals and running a working farm.
Who's a size 12?
Who's a size 8?
And Diversity members Jordan and Sam will be helping Ashley teach them.
So wait, you want us to put these on?
You're going to put them on first.
But not before the farmers ask them for a little help.
Oh my God! I'm genuinely scared.
That smell hits the back of your throat like I can.
Ah, Jordan! Is this all poo?
Yeah. What? Come on, Ashley, you're not working hard enough.
We're actually standing in poo.
It's the smell.
We're actually standing in poo. Someone get me a baby wipe, ASAP.
With duties over, Ashley wants to find out about the farmer's lifestyle away from the farm.
Apart from your work, do you guys exercise?
Not a lot.
Not a lot.
What's your diet like?
Chip shop, usually.
What's the diet?
Oh, right. So what about smoking, drinking, things like that?
Yeah, we do plenty of drinking and smoking.
Plenty of both.
How much do you reckon you drink, like, a week? How many pints a week?
Probably about 30 pints.
How many?
30.
30 pints a week?
Yeah. Being honest, yeah.
Yeah. So we've got little exercise, chip shop every night, between 30 and 40 pints a week, and you want to nail a dance routine. This is going to be the biggest challenge I think I've faced yet. There's such a variation of abilities in there. Their lifestyle with their exercise regime is much worse than I anticipated. Yeah, I think this is going to be tough.
Ashley Banjo believes he can teach anyone to street dance. He's taken on the challenge of turning 6 beer-drinking farmers from Yorkshire into a street crew.
That's actually really scary. Have you ever had a cockerel running?
That one's a chicken.
In less than 3 weeks, they will perform a surprise street dance routine at a village barn dance in front of their families and hundreds of friends.
Doing this, I think, should prove to my children that I can still do a bit of moving, and I hope they are proud of me, and I hope it gives me a bit of street cred with my kids.
My dad is not cool because he's a farmer. Farmers aren't cool. He does dad dancing, don't you, Dad? He like just stands there and wiggles about.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1,
Come on, Phil.
3,
More time!
5,
Ashley has set them a daily skipping program to improve their fitness.
7, 8. 1, 2, 3.
That must be it! You've got to keep training. I've just done that skipping there, it's nearly killed me. Completely out of breath. I know I'm not fit enough.
5, 6, 7, 8.
We've done him in.
We're fit at doing what we do as a job, but to do what Ashley and his diversity crew do, you need to be even fitter. We have to cut fags down and all, I think.
Ashley and Diversity are in a local dance studio working on the choreography for the farmers' routine.
Putting together the routine has been really tough. Start. The farmers do have quite a few weaknesses. Main ones being their stamina and their fitness. You almost have to kind of second guess what they're going to be capable of, because if I'm honest, what they're capable of right now is not a lot.
Today, the farmers will be setting foot in a dance studio for the first time.
All I'm scared of is remembering routine, because it's going to be a lot, isn't it? Yeah.
Because it's something new,
Because
isn't
it's
it?
something new and it's something that we've never done, isn't it?
At the end of the day, we're farmers, not dancers, so we can only do the best we can do.
Hello, farmers! Hey! How are we doing? You alright? Hey! How are you feeling about today?
Nervous.
We've been in here putting the finishing touches on your routine. Do you want to see it? Yeah. All right, let's do it. They're like natural entertainers, you know, they're really happy, rays of sunshine, and I wanted their routine to just reflect all that joy in their personality. No, never.
I'll give you the key.
Stop. Who are toy? I know you gonna dig this.
Proper scared now.
Why? What are you so scared about?
Remembering that lot.
I'm really nervous now. That looks brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
I'm glad you guys like it.
There's a hell of a lot to do here, and I don't know how we're going to do it.
It's going to be some serious hard work, innit? We pull that off like that, that's going to look proper awesome, innit? It is, isn't it? If.
But it'll be biggest and best achievement we'll have all ever done in his life, so we're game for it.
Brush, brush, grab, down, head, bang. Ready?
Ashley, Jordan and Sam start to teach the farmers the first part of the routine.
It's down, 7, up, 8. Brush, brush, grab, down, head, boom.
You just lose it. Completely lose it, don't we, mate?
Johnny and Matt, step forward. Let me just see you do it, 2 of you. Whoa! That was sharp as well. Bang on.
We seem to have picked it up quicker than some others, haven't we? Your dad's struggling a bit, though, isn't he?
I'm struggling.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, for bat. A divide is forming between the older guys and the younger guys, Johnny and Matt. They are kind of steaming ahead and they're kind of nailing things first or second try. Come on, Daddy. Ready, Phil? 5, 6, 7, go. Right. Ready, Johnny? 1, 2, 3. Good. Oh, a bit of jealousy there, eh?
He's murdering me, Johnny, innit, at the moment. The young whippersnapper. Absolutely murdering me. Got to put myself in gear and catch him up.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've set the bar of this routine aimed more at the younger, more able guys. So for the older guys to pick it all up, they're going to have to work a lot harder.
The next day, and the farmers are at work. Phil and Johnny work together every day, and their farm has been in the family for 4 generations.
That little runt there, but I think that's going to be a cracker.
It's got a bit more shape on it.
Yeah.
I've wanted to farm like all my life since I was 2 years old. I used to have a little tractor with pedals and I used to follow him at that, and he's like... Nah, he's struggling a bit getting out gates and that.
Ooh, cocky, aren't you, today?
I do all shoveling and mucking out and that, don't I?
Yeah, he does now, yeah. Got to let him build up his muscles somehow, haven't I? Got a long way to catch me up.
Going downhill now, you old lad.
No, mate, no. Long way to go, yeah. Long way to go.
5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4.
But when it comes to street dancing, it's Phil who has a lot to learn.
2, 3, 4.
God, this is right hard. When I do all the moves, I sometimes lose the count. I forget to count. It just goes out of my head.
I reckon I'm a better dancer at me than my dad. I just think it's hilarious watching him.
Hey.
It's basically like miming.
Over the next few days, Ashley, Jordan and Sam teach the farmers the rest of the routine.
Before I started doing all this street dancing, I thought, oh, it'd be all right, like, be a doddle, but nah. It's rock hard.
Go.
The first couple ones you did today, I would have strongly suggested to Ash that he calls it off, because his whole thing about how he said he can teach anyone to dance would have failed.
It's like literally you lift it up, drop it, up, and then.
One of the biggest issues is that when we go through bits slowly and separately, it's all good. So when we try and link them together and we build up the speed, it just kind of falls apart in their heads.
Thrust.
Guys, come on, we've got to do this. We haven't got long. Come on, boys. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's wrong, Phil?
It's not happening. Doing all the routines and everything and try to put it all together, and it's just a complete disaster at the moment.
1 and 2 and 3, 4. It's not doing each bit separately, it's linking them. So you need to literally just keep practicing the link.
Which group you ever had?
Hardest group, I reckon, at the moment. The gap between your routine and where you started with your dance ability is the biggest you've had. I can't see the end of the tunnel, I'll put it like that. Right now, it just seems like a bottomless pit of rehearsal.
Beers up, lads.
After a long week, the farmers head to the pub.
You know what I'm suffering with today? My shoulders here, I don't know why. Why are my shoulders?
Back of your shoulders.
You're jumping about, aren't you? You're not used to jumping
Just a little bit under the leg, right at the back at knee.
Oh, dear.
The next day, and the farmers arrive for yet another rehearsal.
We had a few last night, didn't we?
Few too many, I think.
Feeling a bit rough, like.
I've counted up to 13 and then I can't remember after that.
Right, boys. Today, it's got to be all about focus. We kind of hit a point where it's kind of got to just... Do you know what I'm saying? Everyone up for that? Wait for the music, guys.
Pause. Da-da. 1, 2, up 3, step 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4.
If you came without the 13 points and nobody's feeling hungover, then this is going smoother.
Having some beer last night, probably one too many pints, you know, don't help. It's not good, is it?
I know you're going to dig this.
1, 2, 3.
Today I've travelled like halfway out the country to come to a load of drunken geezers that have been at like 13, 14 pints the night before, and I'm like, boys, like, do you know what I mean? What are you actually doing?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're busy guys. We're not doing it for us, we're doing it for them. So when we come up and they can't be bothered to put the effort in to just take it seriously for a day, and the night before they're drinking 13 pints, getting drunk, personally, I just think it's a bit disrespectful when we're trying our hardest to help them. Go!
For the last 2 weeks, Ashley Banjo has been secretly turning a group of lager-loving farmers into a genuine street crew.
Right, jump off.
In just 6 days, they will spring a surprise performance on hundreds of friends and family at a village barn dance.
That's it, yeah. Yay!
A week ago, they were taught the full routine and have been rehearsing in secret.
Our lass is getting right suspicious of me now. She thinks I'm having an affair or something. And yeah, I might get a bird to text her then.
No, you start.
Today, Ashley has asked him to meet him at London's South Bank.
It's crunch time, and I don't think the guys understand quite how far they've got to go. And what I've got in store for them today, they're not going to like.
Best thing about London is the M1 back to Yorkshire.
No need to leave the countryside. There's everything we want where we are. Cities, they're just too hectic. Rush, rush, rush.
I've heard from Sam and Jordan that the farmers are not doing as well as we need them to.
What's that building there?
That's House of Parliament.
Is it?
I love these guys almost as much as they love a drink, but you know what? Right now, it's definitely time for a reality check.
There's a lot of people about, I know that much.
It's very busy, really busy, it's just proper crammed.
All right, Ash, how you doing, mate? You guys all right?
Yeah.
So, if you look around you, what this place is known for is its street performers that dance or sing to earn money. And they have to be good at it or they won't pull the crowd. So, your test today is to see whether you can do your routine and do it to anywhere near the level that you need to be.
Can't. I'll tell you that now.
You can't?
We can't do it.
Well, you're going to do it here.
No chance.
Just not a good place to do it at all. Maybe at 3 o'clock in the morning, when there's nobody here, maybe. You know, if you're cocked up,
Which we will.
yeah, and then you're going to have face on for the rest of the day.
I'm not really bothered, mate. Like, this is a massive challenge, like, you know, it's huge.
We cannot do the full from start to
Mate, I'm
finish.
not
If we
even
could do
bothered,
it,
like, let's just get on with it, you know. And to be honest, there's more people here than what there's going to be on final night, you know. But you've got to do your best on it anyway.
As a huge crowd gathers, the farmers are feeling the pressure.
They're grown men and they look petrified. But it's something I feel just needs to be done. They need to feel what being so scared feels like when it comes to dancing. Oh my God. It's all over the place at the moment. Oh, it's going to pot, it's going to pot, it's going to pot. Oh, no!
The performance goes from bad to worse.
Okay.
They weren't in time, they weren't like as coordinated as you expect.
It was horrible.
Awful.
But it made us laugh.
I'll tell you something now, lads, that were the most embarrassing thing.
I'll tell you what. In terms of performances that I've put out there in public, yeah, that was the worst.
Ashley calls a crisis meeting.
We've got so much work to do. I think you guys need to use every hour you can get to rehearse and get this together. I think you need to start dancing it full out every single time. Do it, do it, do it. When you look back, you want to be able to go, we put everything into that, and we did our best with it. Why are you doing this?
No, I think it's because, like, we've just got the same old lives, doing the same things every day.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just, nobody will think ever of us doing out like this.
My main reason for my kids, prove to them that I'm not past it yet.
So you're determined to basically, what, show them you can do this? Yeah. What has the whole process done for you, mate?
It's done a lot for me, actually. It's made me realise I've not spent enough time with him.
Yeah, yeah.
So I want to make a new start.
All the time you've had to put into this, where would you normally be spending it?
Pub.
In the pub? So not only are you going to be not past it, they're going to be seeing more of you as well?
Yeah.
I better see you working hard in rehearsals, mate. You've got a lot to prove, mate.
Back in Yorkshire, and Mark is training harder than ever before.
All of this experience has made me realise that I've not done enough for my kids and I'm going to change. When I see my kids, it makes me feel on top of the world. Hello. Kiss them. When you see the faces, when you do see them, it makes you feel proud that you've got kids. How's it going, young man? All right, how are you? Not bad.
Mark separated from his wife and moved out of the family home 4 years ago.
I know I'm not there enough, but you know I still love you, don't you?
My dad's always working, so he can't like come and see us as much and like take us out to different places.
I haven't spent enough time with my kids, and I regret that because I've been selfish. I go to the pub in my spare time, and really I should be going to see them. I start getting emotional when you start going on about my kids, and it does me head in. After they've seen me perform, I just want them to turn around and say, that was brilliant, that, Dad, and I love you. I want them to be proud of me so we can make a fresh start and I can make things right.
Can you guys count this for me? Ready?
With 3 days to go, Ashley is back in Yorkshire drilling the farmers.
All right, stop. Rich, you're way behind, mate. You've gone back to old habits.
And the older members of the group are still struggling.
Imagine pigs, and every time I come to rehearsal, I'm mucking them out. You know, I'm getting rid of all the bad stuff they keep doing. But every time I go away to sleep, they're eating a 5-course buffet. So imagine when I come back, all the other mistakes are gone, but there's new ones that just keep replacing it. So it's like I'm continuously mucking out the mistakes, and it just keep on pooing, and I'm like, so literally, either I've got to shovel faster, or I've got to starve them. Body feel, ready? Okay. Compared to earlier on, is much better, but you see, we've still got a way to go.
Still even out on first bit though, aren't we, on the tourners, even when we do...
Bob? Yeah.
We're all out of time still. Shocking. Not good enough. The lads who aren't counting are struggling. The lads who are counting are doing it.
Yeah, it counts. It'd be a lot
You know
easier.
where you're going and it's
a lot easier.
Got to get it into his thick heads somehow and duck moves and all.
With timing a big problem, Ashley tries a different tactic away from the dance studio.
In you come, guys. Trampoline.
You're having a
God.
gem.
It involves loads of the problems you guys have had over this journey. Your timing and the counts. You're going to have to think about all the principles that are going to help you pull the routine off in a few days. Treat this like a dance routine now, so be still, no bouncing. Watch me, I want you to go 5, 6, 7, 8, bum, feet. Here we go, listen to the counts, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, no pinky! Come on. This is the real test. 7, 8, 1, 2, no pinky. Don't wait for me to say it, you've got to be ready on it. That's what you do in the routine. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, oh! 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Yes! Woo! Yes! Timing, perfect. Seat drops, perfect. Bring that to the routine and we're good. Well done, guys. So today's proved that the farmers really have got their timing and their counting down, but there's still an awful long way to go. I've never been this worried. I honestly do not know if they're going to walk out on that stage and pull this off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, swap.
For the last 3 weeks, Ashley Banjo has been secretly turning a group of non-dancing farmers into a street dance crew.
5 diet colas, mate.
They've ditched drinking beers.
Who would have thought 3 weeks ago lads would have been supping diet cola?
Tomorrow, they will spring their surprise routine on over 300 of their closest friends and family at a village barn dance. And they're doing everything they can to be ready in time.
Try and help my dad out like on a one-to-one. Try and help him get it counts and moves and that.
7, 8.
Confused.com.
Yeah, I've genuinely been practising every night. This is what it's all built up to, isn't it? If we don't do it right, I suppose it's like a waste of all the effort we've put in.
Doing this means well to me now, because I've come this far. So just to see kids' faces on final performance will be magical.
I've been farming for 40 years or more, and I never thought I would do anything different. With this street dancing, it gets into your head.
Big gap from driving a tractor to becoming a street dancer. And hopefully on the night we will be street dancers.
It's the day before the performance and the farmers' last rehearsal.
Tomorrow is the big day. I don't know how today's gone, but can I see? Finally, these guys are kind of listening to music. They're actually looking like a dance crew. You really have taken it right up to the wire, and you're still not there yet. But by tomorrow night, I would say the minute you go on, that's the moment you'll be ready.
It's the morning of performance day, and the farmers are going about their everyday routine.
Here we go.
Cheers. They haven't got a clue, have they? They haven't got a clue what we've got on today.
What have you got to do for barn dance later?
We just think we're just good at pub all the time and get drunk, and that's all we can do.
It's just like routines just going over and over and over in your head. And when it's going over and over in your head, you make a right good job on it. Just when you get out on that stage, we're going to see if we make a good job of it and all, but I nail it every time in my dream.
With just 3 hours before the barn dance gets underway, Ashley, Jordan and Sam are on their way to the venue.
This has been the hardest journey I've ever gone on with anybody in this process. They do not want to be the first group to fail.
The barn dance starts. And the farmers' friends and families begin to arrive. The farmers take their usual roles at the barn dance, putting pints behind the bar and manning the hog roast, a pig from their own farm. With an hour to go, the farmers take part in some more traditional dancing.
I usually just pretend I don't know him when he's dancing and go, oh, he's not with me, sorry. He thinks he's Jagger. Moves like Jagger.
Oh, he's got his own thing going on, my dad. Can't really move much, can he? Gives you one of these. That's it, that's all you get.
See you later.
When I've had a few.
Full style of dancing. It's not very good.
No, crap. Useless, aren't it?
Yeah.
With the party in full swing, Mark's children arrive.
Seeing kids does add a bit more pressure on because I want to proper nail it. You missed me?
Yeah.
I just want to be proud of me and I don't flop and they think, oh no, what's my dad doing again?
In 30 minutes, 6 farmers who have never danced in their lives will storm the stage. They sneak off to get changed.
I'm nervous now.
I'm buzzing, mate. I can't wait. No, this is what we work for, isn't it? It's just got to go out and do it.
I must have lost some weight. Look at that. Just trying to focus, keep calm. Oh, nerves don't get the better of us, like.
Come on, lads, we can do it.
My heart's going a bit like 10 to a dozen, but we've just got to smash it. We've got to, all this family and friends are here. So at the end of the day, I just want to go out and impress them.
Out front, the crowd are distracted by a pie-eating contest. While round the back, Ashley, Jordan and Sam sneak in.
So, guys, what's the general feeling?
We're all buzzing, but there's still that internet.
Yeah. As far as I'm concerned, you've done such an amazing job. I'm not going to lie to you, it's been the hardest process we've ever done with a dance group in terms of getting you up to scratch. But for me, it's been the most rewarding because seeing what you can do now from where you started, it shows that you really can do anything you put your mind to. Just go out there and do what you can do because you can do this routine. On a 1, 2, 3, you know what I want? 1, 2, 3.
I think pressure's proper going to get to him. I really do.
You never know what's going to happen in a situation like this. Until you've been in it, everyone watching this will not know what it feels like. Until you've gone out there and performed and done something out your comfort zone, you will not know how scary this is.
I never thought I'd be excited to go and dance in front of like 300 people.
Ashley, Jordan and Sam take their seats backstage to watch.
I mean, how stupid is that, like?
Inside the barn, friends and family have no idea what is about to happen.
I genuinely don't know if they can do this. Like, I want them to, and I've got complete faith in them. It's just I'm scared.
Just remember, lads, every move, just bang, hit it, smash it.
Look at that! Look at that!
Right now, get your wellies on, grab some tools and chuck them in the air because it's ooh-ar time.
Come boys.
Right, let's go, let's go. Superworm. Hold it. Up. Yeah. Hat work. Oh my gosh, use hat. Oh, go on. That is the most exciting final ever.
I'm so proud of him. I've just been crying and everything. Well done.
But well, no, that was absolutely mint.
Can't believe it, I'm overwhelmed.
Well done. They're brilliant.
Best feeling I've ever had is my kids being born and having my kids. There's no feeling like that. But this one's quite close to it.
You were amazing, and I'm your #1 fan.
I'm so proud of Johnny. It's me usually telling him, you know, come on, this is what you do.
We did it now.
Without Johnny, I don't think I'd have made it.
I am so proud of you both. I can't believe it. I'm gobsmacked.
When did you learn to dance?
My kids turn around and says, we can't believe you've just done that. You nailed it.
Dad, learn me how to do that thing with your eye.
For once in my life, I've finally made my kids proud of me. I've let them down a lot in the past, and for a change, I ain't.
I thought you were going to show me up, but you surprised me.
Before we were just 6 average farmers who liked to pine.
We've achieved something that doesn't actually contain beer and farming.
We're not dancers, and we've pulled it off.
They are the most unlikely dancers, and I say I can teach anybody. So why not take it to the extremes? Why not take people that can't get up and down the floor? Why not take people that are 60+ years old? Why not take people that don't even know what hip-hop music is? That's what it's all about, taking people that have no idea and showing that, you know, dance is for anybody. If anybody proves that statement, they do.